Hey everyone, I'm Alicia from Music Blog Yeah, and we are here at Edgefest. I'm standing beside Rain from Our Lady Peace. How are you doing today?
Great, thank you.
Well, I just want to say, before getting to the questions, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We're excited to catch up.
My pleasure.
So tonight you are playing Edgefest, and this is the first time you played it was actually 19 years ago. So I mean, you must be pretty excited to play it tonight, right?
Yeah, I honestly, I don't remember a lot about that first Edgefest, but I used to go to Edgefest as a fan. So the fact that we were able to play one that early in our career, and then, doing one again here tonight, I think it's pretty amazing. Just that we made it. You know what I mean?
Well, how do you feel you've evolved since playing? Because that was back in '95. So just as a band, how do you feel you've evolved?
I think it's interesting. We've definitely gone through some different phases, but I think what's interesting is where we are right now as a band is kind of where we were back then. We have this kind of renewed naivety about the music in terms of, I think it comes with the digital age. We recorded a song a couple weeks ago in LA and just put it out, and so not caring so much about the business of music anymore is an amazing kind of burden that we just don't take on anymore. It's really about live and playing for our fans and that kind of, I don't know, it's like there's a reckless abandon that's back in the band.
Well, before this interview, I had the opportunity of speaking with Duncan, and in our interview he told me how when you guys play, you like to choose songs from every album to kind of make your live shows diverse. So which songs do you look forward to playing the most tonight?
I think the new song is something that we've definitely, we've only played it I think 4 times now this summer, but it feels like it's starting to gel and come together. I'm doing a cover of Lana Del Rey's Summertime Sadness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of hers, and for a while we weren't doing a lot of covers, so it's nice to have a song that's not ours in the set as well.
Well, for that track you'll be playing tonight, the one you're looking forward to, Won't Turn Back, that you've said in another interview has had the best response since the '97 release of Clumsy. So just why do you think your fans are relating with it so well?
I don't know. The guy we worked with on that track, his name's Mike Elizondo. He kind of did all the early Dr. Dre, Eminem stuff. Those songs are so infectious. I think he was able to we wouldn't have been able to do it ourselves, but he is able to add a little bit of that rhythmic infectiousness in the song. So it's like as soon as we debuted it at a festival in Calgary early in the summer, and it was just amazing to see. As soon as we start the song, people kind of, it's just a different vibe. They're dancing and I love that, and it's amazing to see that work so quickly.
And what's next in terms of releasing another single?
Yeah, we're going to go back as soon as we're done kind of touring this summer. We're going to go back in the studio with Mike and record a bunch more songs and just keep putting them out.
We look forward to hearing them. Well, being at Edgefest tonight, I wanted to ask one of our signature questions because it's always nice feeling the vibe from different bands. Okay. So if you could curate your own festival lineup, where would that take place and who would you want to be in the lineup?
Wow. You know what I played for my solo stuff? I played Osheaga last summer, and I have to say that the way that festival is run is it's pretty close to what my ideal festival. The vibe on the island in Montreal was incredible. The food was amazing. All the music was really diverse, and it has to be. That's it. To me, it's like the best food trucks, a diverse lineup of music, and some great weather. And there you go. Yeah.
And is there anything specific you'd like to play in that? Any favorite bands you'd toss in it?
I mean, yeah, I would even take it so far as like going back to finding some musicians that even aren't here. I never saw Jeff Buckley live, so it's like if someone could bring him back, and I would love to stand side stage and watch Jeff Buckley perform.
Well, I couldn't help but notice in your answer you actually mentioned food twice for Osheaga. So I was just curious. What are some of your favorite things to snack on or eat while touring or playing a show?
I love Toronto. When I'm back in Toronto, I love Toronto. We had to drive to Buffalo for a show last night, but I went to Burgers Priest, which I'm a huge fan of. Toronto's got like some serious burgers. So it's kind of, sorry.
It's okay.
It happens. It's one of those things where when you're traveling a lot, it's always hard. You're always so rushed, so getting great food is always difficult. So when you pull up to a festival and they have, a variety of amazing food trucks, it just makes it so much easier. Yeah, I'm happy.
But when you're not caught in the busyness of touring and festival life, what are some things that you enjoy doing for fun?
For fun? Yeah, you know what? It's weird. I mean, music is fun to me, so there's rarely a day that I don't have a guitar in my hand, either writing or performing or recording or something. I've watched a lot of basketball. Basketball is like one of those things where even if I'm in the studio, I'll have a Lakers game or a Raptors game on, and that'll distract me for like 20 minutes, which is great to get my head out of whatever I'm working on. But that's kind of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we're just at the last question. I want to ask, what would you say is the best part about being in Our Lady Peace?
I think tonight, the show tonight will, I think, really explain a lot for people that maybe haven't seen us in a while or that think they know what the band's about. There's a solidarity and like it's very what you're able to do on stage in terms of, I think, being introspective and having music be this live living thing, like to be able to be a part of that for a couple hours, the spontaneity of it, it's just there's not much else in life to me that gives you that ability. It's a pretty special thing.
We really look forward to seeing it tonight. So I just want to say thank you once again for taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you.
I'm Alicia from Music Blog, and you just watched our interview with Rain from Our Lady Peace. Bye, everyone.